Greetings and welcome. Let us take this opportunity to breathe in deeply and come fully into this now moment, feeling our own energy vibrating through the body temple. And as we become anchored, let us take in the words of Ernest Holmes when he said that there is a power in the universe that is greater than we are, and we can use it. And this power, which is spirit, has blessed us with the gift of love, the most powerful force in the universe. This divine power is accessible to everyone. And now, together, we are stepping forward to claim it as our own. One of the most profound realizations we can ever have is that our true nature is divine. Through the teachings of science and mind, we come to understand that each of us is a unique expression of the infinite. Whether we call it God, Spirit, or the universe, this divine essence, this presence of boundless intelligence and life, is continuously seeking to express itself in the world around us, and most importantly, through us. Deep within, we recognize that every person is a manifestation of the one presence and principle, with limitless creative power residing at the core of everyone and everything. For centuries, religious authorities have depicted God as some far-off distant being, cruel, jealous, and eager to test humanity, demanding strict obedience to doctrine as the only way to earn favor. This portrayal leaves us powerless over our own lives. But this is not the God we know. In fact, it stands as one of history's most profound misconceptions. This falsehood was designed to keep us small, under the authority of a select few who sought to hold power over the many. By encouraging us to see ourselves as victims, they tried to convince us that life simply happens to us, beyond our ability to shape or influence it. This was never our truth in the past, and it is not our truth today. We are embracing our divine birthright and stepping fully into our spiritual power by awakening to the reality of who we are and the purpose we serve. Our calling is to radiate our divinity, to shine the light of spirit into the world. We are here to embody true spiritual magnificence. Today, we are shaking off the great lie and all the negative energy this lie has cast upon the world, and we're going to put on the robe of our divinity. Over 2,000 years ago, Yahshua ben Joseph declared, "All power in heaven and earth has been given unto me." From a metaphysical perspective, we recognize that Yahshua, Jesus, was not meant to be seen as the great exception, but rather as the great example for us all. Once more, humanity has been misled to believe that he alone achieved God consciousness, as though he were the only one to embody the divine. However, we are awakened to a deeper truth, for it is written that we too are gods, children of the Most High. Let us be clear. Each of us is a unique, individualized expression of the one Spirit, divinity in human form. Jesus taught that all power in heaven and on earth has been given to him. Ernest Holmes reminds us that heaven is truly in a state of being, and earth is the realm of effects and manifestation, and this power is available to us through our own individual use of it. This creative power was not exclusive to one person, but all people are endowed with it. Yet many of us have either been convinced otherwise, have never learned this to be the truth, or simply find it hard to believe. Let us begin now to discover our own unique relationship with the infinite. We have all felt the spark of divine within us at some point in time. Some of us have been set ablaze as our spiritual practices have released the power within. And then for some, that spark just fizzles out. It fizzled out because of doubt. It fizzled out because of exhaustion. It fizzled out because it takes effort and conviction to truly go within and connect to the divine I am. We must make a conscious daily effort to connect to the indwelling presence. It's not any different than feeding our human body the nourishment it requires to make it through the day. You may be able to go on for a couple of hours or even a couple of days without food, but eventually you will run out of energy. It's no different with your spiritual connection. You must feed yourself daily with spiritual practices to keep the light of your conviction ablaze. And when we are on fire, we know that we lack for nothing. We come into the full realization that all the divine attributes are intrinsic to our being. All of its power, love, wisdom, beauty, and joy are already established in us in the creative power. The creative process has already been given to us. We already use it, whether we use it consciously or unconsciously. Today, we open up and release any blockages that blind us from the truth of our being. Let us release and let go and let the spirit within us out into the world so we can be living expressions of this divine power. Our time has come to move into harmony and into conscious alignment with the indwelling spirit and the creative process. Let us say every day that the indwelling spirit is the source of all my good. It guides me, it renews me, it prospers me right here and right now and always. It is an invitation to reveal the power within. Ernest Holmes said, God's creative power of mind is right here. We have as much of this power to use as we believe in and embody. It is always a matter of your belief. It is not blasphemous to say that all power in consciousness and in the world of effect is ours. What is blasphemous is to deny our divinity and unity with spirit within. This doesn't mean that we arrogantly go around touting our divinity in vain without true spiritual meaning, but it means that we have taken the time to connect to the indwelling source of our very life. Because those who truly understand the nature of their divinity need not say a word. Eric Butterworth said, "You don't really need to put the truth into words." Emerson refers to the possibility that what you are speaks so loudly that no one can hear what you say. This puts the emphasis where it should be, on being rather than talking. As we remember who we are and begin our walk with the indwelling presence, we begin to cast off fear and self-doubt, and we begin to manifest better and better experiences in our lives. We build up spiritual faith muscle and move into a greater understanding that active faith and dedication to these practices and principles bring into form the life we were meant to live. For ourselves, for our family, and for our community. For we are the power, the light of the divine. Let our conviction of these truths shine like a roaring flame. I will leave you with the words of Ernest Holmes. There is one infinite mind from which all things come. This mind is in, through, and around humanity. In all, over all, and through all. Talk, live, act, believe, and know that you are a center in this one. And so it is.